Loud Press Vision. My name is Renee Sylvester, and it is my pleasure to keep you informed. So stay tuned, stay connected, don't hang up, and we will be right up with a ton of press news to keep you informed. Before we say another word, let us make sure that everyone understands that it is very important to get vaccinated against the coronavirus immediately. The reason is because it saves lives. And according to the Surgeon General, Vivek Murthy, it is very important for everyone to understand the importance of being vaccinated. The reason is because it saves lives, it prevents unnecessary casualties, and it reduces the negative impacts of the disease. People should also avoid the pool of misinformation on the vaccines that are out there, and instead, they need to take this message seriously. In other words, you need to get vaccinated against the coronavirus as soon as possible. Before we continue with our news segment, please click on our subscribe button for a chance to win a $25 gift card from Starbucks, or a $25 gift card from Chick-fil-A, or a $25 gift card from Red Lobster. It's very easy. Just subscribe and you will have a chance to win a $25 gift card to have a great time with your family and friends. It's very easy. So just take a chance and click on our subscribe button and you will become eligible to win one of the $25 gift cards that you will have the option to choose from. So don't waste any time. Click on the subscribe button below and you will receive our news and updates as soon as they become available. And now, let's continue with our news segment. Parts of Western Germany is currently ravaged by the floods that occurred last week. At least 150 people have died in the floods and hundreds more are still missing. Now, according to the authorities, approximately 700 residents were evacuated late on Friday after a water dam broke in the town of Rosenberg near Cologne. Now, over the past several days, the floods have cut off entire communities from power and communications. The flooding has also hit parts of Belgium and the Netherlands. Although the Netherlands was affected by the devastating effects of the flood, it still managed to avoid any fatalities. And between Germany and Belgium, the number of estimated casualties is now up to 195. In many badly affected areas, residents were overwhelmed by the speed and ferociousness with which the water came. Charles Mayor Helmut Lassie said the flood was utterly unpredictable, pointing to the fact that the town had only experienced two previous events of intense flooding in the year 1790 and another in the year 1910. Therefore, many said the residents didn't take the warning seriously because they were so unaccustomed to such intense flood. The cleanup is already expected to take many months. On the other hand, the Netherlands was better prepared and avoided fatalities, even though it also experienced extreme rainfall. Now, the reason is because the Netherlands has a long history of water management. Therefore, they saw better how the wave was coming and where it was going. Their achievements in this field is now being considered as a blueprint, well, as a potential blueprint on how to handle floods, especially as climate change is expected to make extreme rain events more common. Now, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, she said that she was horrified by the surreal devastation in the flood-ravaged region of Western Germany. This veteran leader said the world must step up efforts to tackle climate crisis as global warming makes extreme weather events more likely. Now, German Finance Minister Olaf Scholz, he has already pledged more than 300 million euros or $354 million in emergency aid for people who lost homes and businesses. Now, with the cabinet, it is expected to approve a much larger reconstruction package on Wednesday. This year, Ralph Lauren unveiled the opening ceremony uniform for Team USA with a cooling jacket that they will wear in Tokyo, Japan for the 2021 Olympics. The heating temperatures of Japan are a major factor that was taken into consideration during the designing process. Now, David Lauren, who is the company's vice chairman of the board and chief brand and innovation officer, he said that the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, also called USOPC, they wanted to dress the athletes in blazers for the opening ceremony as a way to highlight the aspect of global ambassadorship. However, this year, Ralph Lauren is debuting its all-air cooling jacket that also includes a device that allows those wearing it to self-regulate their temperature. This battery-powered device, located on the back of the neck, creates a cooling sensation that can last even in the most oppressive heat. In other words, whether it is from climate change or anything else, Team USA will be ready in the most advanced craftsmanship with its cooling jacket and, of course, a pandemic mask. Now, according to the reports, all Team USA members will receive a cooling jacket and it will eventually go on sale for the public. That's all the news we have for you in this segment. So thank you for joining us today. And don't forget to join us again for another news segment, for we make it our priority to keep you informed with a ton of press news. And now it is time for our funny facts of the day. Well, good morning, everyone. How are you? Well, good afternoon, depending on the time that you are watching us today. And as usual, I am here in my nice and special way to keep you motivated, inspired, and focused on making sure that your desires become a reality. So with that said, let's take a look at our funny fact message of the day. So, what could it be? What is the message today? Okay, so the funny fact message of the day is, whatever job that life gives you, make sure you do it well enough to achieve perfection. Wow, this is deep. Okay, so the message again, the funny fact message of the day is whatever job that life gives you, make sure you do it well enough to achieve perfection. In other words, whatever job life bestows upon you, whatever blessing that you receive to be able to accomplish in this world, whether it is as being a doctor or a lawyer or a gardener or an entrepreneur, whatever life gives you as a job, do it well. Do it well enough to achieve perfection. You see, you have to focus and aim for the best. And so, look for perfection in the process of doing your job and doing it well. But I must say that some will say that perfection does not exist because we are humans and we are bound to make mistakes every once in a while. So I will say this to you. Always try to achieve perfection. Because when you focus on that, you will be able to accomplish and create masterpieces. And your work will be able to transcend not only this generation, but also the next. Remember that. And that is a funny fact message of the day. Bye. Talk to you